A lot of questions as to whether this has something to do with Justice Verma's impeachment. There's also a theory that JP Nadda saying that nothing would go on record except for what he says is a statement that may have upset Dhankar, who was in the chair at that point of time. Again, all speculative. There's nothing official about this, but these are some of the theories. And let me get in a quick word from Pragya on this as well. Pragya, a lot of theories that are doing the rounds. None of this is official, we may add, but certainly all could be potential reasons for Mr. Dhankar's stepping down as Vice President. Pragya.
Absolutely, Madhav. And in fact, there are theories that are doing the rounds. One is that something over the impeachment has triggered this particular resignation by Vice President Mr. Dhankar. And in fact, he's a man who is up and about. Even in fact, he was when admitted to AMC, came back and attended the parliament session. And in fact, there is another theory that is doing the round is Mr. Nadda, saying nothing on record in argument with Congress in Rajya Sabha. You can always make out that Mr. Dhankar was very upset about this. But whether this could be a reason for the resignation or not, we will get to know very soon. We are also speaking to our sources right now who are going to, in fact, corroborate some of these theories. And in fact, when we spoke to someone who is very close to Mr. Dhankar, he said his health is a major concern for them right now. And this is the reason in fact, why Mr. Dhankar resigned. So official line right now is the health reason, but there are many theories that are going the round, especially in what happened in Rajya Sabha today. So all of that is taken into account, but this is very shocking and surprising for everyone, in fact. And in fact, when we saw the meeting between Prime Minister Mr. Nadda and Mr. Amit Shah, that we could make out that something serious is being discussed in that particular meeting, and not just the strategy meeting. But now we know that they might be discussing this resignation by Mr. Dhankar. Mr. Dhankar must have told them, in advance that he has a mind of putting in his paper.
All right.
And he's a man who never, and he's a man who, speaks his mind out loud whenever he wants.
Right. And we're also told, in fact, there's more updates coming in. In fact, let me bring in Neerja Chaudhary. Neerja Chaudhary, there is a history of R. Venkatraman, of S.D. Sharma, Shankardayal Sharma resigning. But ostensibly, it was because they also took on the higher office of president, just like Mr. Giri. That's the only precedent so far, isn't it? There's no other precedent of a vice president, mid-tenure resigning in this manner on health grounds.
Yeah, I know it is, and particularly, knowing Mr. Dhankar from the days of Devi Lal and time when Vishwanath Pratap Singh was the Prime Minister of India, he is a man who does not give up easily. He's also a legal mind. He has a sense of humor, which, if you talk to him, he will crack jokes all through the conversation. Given all those aspects that he will go only because of health, seems to me, politically doesn't make sense to me, knowing the individual. But then, of course, we don't know the nature of health. Other panelists have said this, how bad it is. And certainly one would like to add one's voice to others who say we wish him the very best. He was very polarizing. He riled the opposition on several occasions. But in all probability, he will be also missed.
All right, and that's certainly the sentiment that's being expressed by some of those opposition leaders, including Kapil Sibal. But Dr. Ranganathan, a tough choice for the government. Of course, we know that Mr. Harivansh, who's the deputy chairperson of the Rajya Sabha, will be officiating for the moment. But within 60 days, the government will have to pick a new phase. There will be a fresh election that will be conducted by the Election Commission. But who will be the candidate as far as the government is concerned will be a very, very big question indeed. Dr. Ranganathan.
Again, we move into the realms of speculation, and everyone enjoys that, Madhav. So give me my 10 seconds of fame. No, but I think the fact of the matter is there are seasoned names who are as wise, erudite, experienced in governorship as well as in dealing with politicians and political parties as Honorable Vice President Dhankar was. I think the name that immediately crops to mind is Arif Muhammad Khan. He's been out and about. He was with the Congress and then he left on moral and ethical grounds, which is exactly how you want your, the person on the second highest pedestal to be. And he's been the governor. He's very strict when it needs to be. He's well-read, erudite, and bipartisan. And I think my personal, of course, opinion would be it'll be hard to find someone as qualified as Arif Muhammad Khan ji.
All right. Thanks so much, Dr. Rangnathan, as well as Neerja Chaudhary for joining us. Karan and Ashwini will stay with us for debate number 2, where we're going to be discussing what's happening in the state of Bihar.